That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Coliseum. And it is the first episode of A Worthy Addiction. And I would like to take a second right now to introduce you to my host of the show, aka the reason your wife likes all that kinky shit in bed, Mr. Toy Addict 17.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. All right. And let me introduce my co-host, a man that needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyways. He is the guy that needs 2 footlongs to fit his ding dong. Ladies and gentlemen, Unworthy Collector. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't need introductions, but I do love getting them.
Me too. Oh, my goodness. We are here.
How long? It's time.
This has been, yes, it has been a long time coming, and we are here. We are in our own show, A Worthy Addiction, and I am so excited to be here. Unworthy, how are you doing, dude?
I am doing so fantastic. I couldn't even put it into words for you how fantastic I'm doing. I went through the whole dictionary trying to find words on how excited I am, and I couldn't find a damn one.
You know, I feel the same way. I was so pumped. I couldn't even focus at work because all I could think about was where we're going to have a good show, where people are going to subscribe. Even if it was 3, I think I would have been okay with just 3 subscribers, Yeah. But, we love the support. We love the fact that, first off, let me just thank everyone who's been supporting us from day one and has kind of pushed us into this direction to have our own show. Thank you, because we would never think that we would have our own show. And shout out to our Rowdy Boy brothers, AB and Fantastic Four. We love them. They are a part of this group as always. So much love to them. So with that being said, Unworthy, I think we should say hi to the chat, see who's on.
Yeah. I mean, let's take a look. We got some people in the chat. Start off a little early here. We got Tony Toy Box open today.
Tony.
Cobra Dad up in this bitch. Hoodcast AF is here. And we also have Blitz Figs. I think you guys might know who he is.
Blitty!
He says it's about time. And listen, you can't rush perfection. We've also got No Chewing in the house.
No chewing.
We have Wepa Green Geek 88. And I think you know who this guy is.
That, my friend, is William Tarrant, the real Bill. Bill is in the chat, guys. Give him a round of applause for Bill. Bill's in the chat. All right, Bill.
Yes, I love it. We've got Collectible Fun in the house as well. Thor 2012. Realm of Toys.
Ew.
Some guy, Mikey Z or whatever. He's from a show, I think he's from a show as well. And there's our rowdy brother, AB.
AB.
And there's our other rowdy brother, Clintastic 4.
Clintastic 4.
We got Connexus Studios.
What's up, dude?
Midnight Stars action figure customizer extraordinaire. Check him out. We got Toy Talk in the house.
Toy Talk.
And we want to thank you all for being here, commenting. And I'm going to give you guys a warning in advance. This is all this live stuff is new to me. So if I'm not paying attention to your videos, I'm sorry, but I'm also having a good time. So I'm not too sorry.
And also, too, if we're going to be a very kickback show. So you will hear some strong profanity here and there. So if you don't have a sensitive spot in you, welcome to the show. So we're the Rowdy Boyz. That's how we.
If you have a sensitive spot in you, you should probably go watch Yes Have Some podcast or Toy Anxiety or some shit like that, because they don't swear and they're pretty boring. If you like vanilla pudding, go watch that show.
Vanilla pudding. But listen, thank you guys so much for tuning in and just joining us on this awesome first episode, premiere episode. Again, dude, I would have never have thought of the day that we would start our own show, right? It was just only right to start one, right?
I mean,
tell me.
I had an idea that we would have a show. This isn't exactly what I thought it would be. I thought it would be something like a OnlyFans exclusive.
Uh-huh.
But we live too far away. My wife wasn't down with it. She said
Mm.
no to the whole thing. But I mean, this is awesome too. So
I attempted to try an OnlyFans, but I don't think I got any subscribers or anything going on. I think I had like one, and I think it's the neighbor next door, the old guy next door. He's a little weird. So, anyways,
I signed up for OnlyFans, and I thought I was going to see a lot of titties, but I actually ended up just seeing like floor model units for apartments, like the air movers, and I think it's the wrong OnlyFans.
it probably. Oh Lord, we are so happy again. Welcome to a worthy addiction. Now, just to kind of get you guys a feel of what the show is going to be about. So basically, a worthy addiction, it's a show for all hobbies. We see a lot of shows on IG and on YouTube. They do a lot of toy photography, or even they showcase a lot of dial makers. We wanted to showcase all hobbies. So whether you're a musician, whether you're a I don't know, a professional wrestler. Don't matter. No matter what you do, you collect coins.
You're a
We want to
professional
showcase you.
knitter. I want to have some professional knitters on here so I can be like, "What's up, my knitter?"
Ban on the first episode. So yeah, so we want to showcase you guys, and again, but also too, it's a kickback spot, so you guys could come
Yes.
join us. And again, we chose the 9 p.m. slot because the kids are asleep. You're probably laying in bed after a long day of work, but you get to join us and have a good time with us, and just
If your kids aren't asleep, then probably figure out what you're doing wrong as a parent.
absolutely. So
I've been trying to figure it out for a while myself.
you know what? Me too. I have older kids, and I'm still trying to figure out why they don't go to sleep. I mean, I think almost 18. I think they have a say so, right? Do they get a say so when they're like close to 18?
I don't think so. If they live in your house, I don't think they have a say about anything.
That's very, very true.
If
Very
they're
true.
living in your house and they are not paying any bills for that house, then they don't get a say.
I'm the boss. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. You know who Tony Danza is? This guy is Tony Danza.
This guy is Tony Danza. All right. So speaking of hobbies, I think again, what besides toy photography, what do you do? Besides what do you do? Like what is something that you do as a hobby? I mean, I know you talked about the hunting thing, right?
Oh yeah, I'm a big time hunter. I'm actually not that good at hunting. I get something here and there, but I usually use hunting as an excuse to get out of the house. But I do have a few hobbies that we could talk about. Get a little peek behind the curtain. See the men behind the page.
Yes. So me and Unworthy, we kind of dig deep in our archive of hobbies that we've done in the past, and we wanted to share you guys. So guys, listen, this is very important. We're really, really showing you guys our personal stuff. So we want to show you guys basically a couple of the hobbies that we do. I know you guys know us from doing toy photography and, maybe some dial making here and there and, being on shows, but we wanted to show you guys, other things that we do on our personal lives. I mean, we're both dads, right?
Yeah.
Unworthy does the hunting. I know how to make babies, as always.
Yeah, you've 19 times proved that you know how to make
19 times proven that I could very fertile. So, I think it was during the Y2K when I realized I wanted to have that many kids because I wasn't sure if the world was going to end. So, yeah, I have a lot of kids. So, Unworthy, can you pull up some of the so again, we have a couple of photos for you guys to just kind of showcase what we do besides toy photography. So, you guys are going to get to know us a little better. So, Unworthy.
Yeah, and you guys should really feel privileged about this because these aren't things that we just put out there in the open for people generally. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you one of my pictures of one of my passions. It's something that I'm very, very active in a whole nother community with. And, this is just for you guys. I want you guys to see.
But nice, very nice. So, Unworthy, tell us a little bit about this hobby. What are you doing here?
So you can't really tell, but this isn't a sexual move. This is a yoga pose here.
Oh, okay.
Because three
I mean, it
times
doesn't
a
look
week,
sexual.
what I do is
Mm.
I am an amateur yoga instructor.
Mm.
I don't give. It's all volunteer work. It's about. I like to roll the mats up at the end of the night for from
Hmm.
ladies class, and
Okay.
it's just a passion of mine.
It looks good. I mean, do you like? Is that a trick that you learned on your own, or is that something that you've been taught? I don't. You explain that to me. I don't know because I don't feel like I could ever do a move like that.
So I had a car accident in 2009, and I broke my back, and I needed a way to limber up. And
Mm-hmm.
somebody suggested DDP yoga, so I was watching DDP yoga,
Mm.
and I noticed that it was like mostly a bunch of overweight dudes and
Mm.
retired, washed-up professional wrestlers that did it. So then I started watching some of the lady yoga videos, and I was like, this is something that I could get down with. And I just,
Mm.
started practicing, stretching, limbering up, getting my back worked out, and it
Yeah.
just turned into something that I became very passionate about, helping these underprivileged ladies and young gentlemen learn how to
Mm.
do the stretching and the yoga.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. You're very articulated. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Well, I
amazing.
appreciate you saying that. I really
You
appreciate
need
it.
to teach me some of those moves. I think I need to get some of those back stretches and stuff going. So that looks
Yeah,
pretty good.
it does help. The best one that I find for the shoulders, it does help if
Hmm.
you have a partner and you're able to, get your thumbs, like these parts of your thumbs, like hooked right in on the backside of their
Yeah.
thighs or their knees, I mean, and get them
Hmm.
straight up over the top. It helps
Yes.
your back quite a bit.
That's impressive. I'm very, 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 very impressed.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Now
Next one.
I have a photo here of Danny with one of his squads that he likes to go out with and
Hmm.
participate in another hobby.
Oh yeah, there it is. Ah, there's Marjorie next to me. Yeah, so this basically is a hobby that I do when the kids are not home and I just have free time and I'm not hunting or thinking about toys. I like to hang out with the girls and we go to our local church and we have bingo night. And Marjorie and me have been friends for many, many, many years. I actually bought her that hat, believe it or not. I bought it at Macy's. I was in there one time. I think I was looking for the Batmobile at one time, and I couldn't find anything. And I know she really wanted this hat, so I bought it. But other than
It was
that, I
really
mean,
nice of you.
it is. It
You're
was
a
really
very
nice.
considerate guy. You don't get enough credit for how considerate you are.
I appreciate that. I don't like the praise, but again, like me and her are like so. I mean, I think this day right here, I think she was cheating. That's why my face is like that. But I'm not a
Oh
sore
yeah.
loser. But
She
if
does
you
look like
notice,
somebody that would cheat.
the cheetah print, the spotted shirt that I'm wearing, it's very symbolic. My daughters were Cheetah Girls fans, so they have got
Wow.
this shirt for me. So I wore it. It looks great on me. It doesn't fit anymore, but again, it was I always have a great time. Again, we always go on Sundays. I try to make it home for like to watch the shows, but like anytime you guys don't see me on IG, just understand that I am out with Marjorie and we are playing bingo, honey.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
Marjorie is a stickler about timing because I tried calling you one
Yeah,
time and she snatched your phone right out of your hand and she told me
yeah.
that I could fucking piss right
Yeah.
off.
If you guys don't know, also Marjorie is part of the Rowdy Boys. She is one of the members. She's a founding member. Actually, she's the first member of the
She just
Rowdy
doesn't have a
Boys.
very big IG
She had an
presence.
OnlyFans once. It was like, what was her IG handle? Do you
Uh,
remember?
Rough and Ready Marge, I think it was.
Rough and Ready March. I remember that. Yeah, she's
She's a
great. She's
sweetheart.
awesome. But
Sweetheart.
yeah, so again, I
Very
go
stern.
bingo. Yeah. So yeah, so that's one of the hobbies that I do.
I have
So
another picture here of another hobby of yours that
okay.
this one, are you sure you want me to show this one?
Yes, I am very this is actually a hobby that I am most proud of. And a lot of people, because of my size, they feel like I can't do it. But I've been in a lot of competitions. So I'm definitely very, very, very proud of this hobby right here. And again, it took a lot for me to get this body the way I have it now. It's amazing. Don't mind
Yeah.
the nipple hair there, but it's one of those days actually forgot. But this is actually a recital that I had. I think we were doing the Nutcracker or something, right?
It
That's
looks
what it
like a
was.
Nutcracker move. Yeah.
The Nutcracker, yeah. So again, I do this on during my after work, like during the week. I believe I go Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I just do a couple of like exercises, some techniques, and I also teach a class. So if anybody is like ever interested in seeing me dance, please just ask. I'll send you some videos. But this is what do you think of this pose right here?
I think you nailed this. I think this is called a Nutcracker, actually.
Yeah. I think so too. I was going for the Hulk Hogan meets Bianca Belair look. Like I was trying to mix them both. Like I
Oh
was
my,
going I call this like
wow.
the
Now that you
I call
say
this the
that,
yeah. You see it now,
oof,
right?
I do.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't think I'll ever be able to unsee it.
yeah, it's like I call this the move the EST of toy picks.
Now, what I now I am wondering. In Midnight Stars dropped a comment about your socks here.
Mhm.
Are those standard, or do you find that those socks help you grip the floor a bit better?
Um, those socks are for multiple use. I usually use those to well, we won't talk about that here. But yeah, they usually help a lot. They're the regular standard socks. But again, very
It's
proud
beautiful.
of what I do. I just again I love dancing. Dancing
I
is
had
my
the
passion.
privilege of seeing Toy Addict here
Hmm.
dance once, and I believe
Yeah.
it was the musical version of Kill Bill.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the fluid body movement that this guy has, it can't be, you can't, there was a competition for ballet dancing, this guy
Yeah.
would be, they would have to make him retire because he would
Yeah.
win so much.
You will never find a prostitute that moves the way I move ever.
You never. And I've
Never,
searched
never.
high and low,
Mm,
and you will
mm.
not.
Green Geeks at
Green
that
Geek says that
form.
you have, yes, great
Yes,
form.
thank you, thank you. I was a little self-conscious about it because of the nipple hair,
Mm.
but
Cobra Dad says your
I'm very,
glute
very
game's
proud.
on point. Yes.
It is, it is. Thank you. I listen. It takes a lot of self-discipline and stuff to get to that point. But
It
yeah.
does. I
So
have
do you?
one more, and I'm a
Okay.
little bit, I get a little self conscious about this next one. I'm a pretty low key guy. I don't like
Mm-hmm.
to, flaunt or show off too much. But
Okay.
being as Danny so bravely and boldly put his dancing on display, I figured, you know
Mm-hmm.
what, another hobby that I got into not too long
Mm-hmm.
ago, just last summer, I had some free time, and I
Mm-hmm.
got into pools, like swimming pools,
Pools.
and like how to
Oh,
clean
okay.
them. And I got some
Mm.
pretty high clientele.
Oh, nice, nice.
So yes, this is a candid
Oh,
shot
okay.
from me. This is my lunch break, and I was eating a little bowl of strawberries. But speaking of the
Dude,
work that it takes to get to this body, I mean, I do more than just drink Bush Light. Okay, like
dude, like
you
I
don't
am
just
like,
roll out of bed looking like this.
listen, I could see like you joined that gym, and at first I was a little skeptical because there were times where you weren't even really going as much as you wanted to, but now I see that all that hard work has been paying. Dude, look at those abs, man.
Yeah, I mean, and
Like
this
what?
is an older one. I actually have two extra abs now. This is an older one. This is,
Nice,
you only see a 9 pack here. I'm up to 11 now. I'm up to 11 pack.
nice, man. And now, what are you eating there?
It's strawberries with dip in white chocolate. Nothing against dark chocolate. I do love dark chocolate as well. I love the sweetness of white chocolate.
Now,
Which is
unworthy.
also
Mhm.
this house that I'm at here. That's
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah.
what the lady that owns it. She calls me white chocolate as well.
Nice. Oh man. Um Now question. I know from the talks we've had. Can you bring that photo back one more time
Oh,
cuz I've noticed
absolutely.
something.
All
Because
right, yeah, I can
I'm
do it.
really
Yeah.
impressed. Like unworthy if you can you like send this photo to me? Like
Um, Well, my wife is actually. You're gonna have to
Hmm.
screenshot it. My wife is actually pretty strict on who I send this picture to.
Got you. Okay. All right. Well, I'll steal it later. But one question that I had is I know me and you have spoken about your past. I know you used to do like Chippendales, right? So was that like
Well,
one of the like criteria that they wanted? They wanted you to have like a fit body to dance, and that's why it's like been consistent and you've been wanting to do this.
so it wasn't Chippendales exactly. They didn't
Hmm.
pay well enough.
Okay.
It was actually just it was called Ren and Stimpy's. It was
Oh,
a
okay. Ren and
knockoff
Stimpy's.
thing. Chippendale
Oh,
Rescue Ranger, Ren and Stimpy,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
they
okay.
paid a little bit more, and they actually preferred if I had had a few less abs, just
Hmm.
because the way that the rest of the guys, the rest of the dancers look, we're like, we don't need, we have to kind of disperse the tips
Yeah.
evenly, and they were concerned um
I'm sorry.
that I would get more
Disperse your tip or the tips?
the tips, plural
The tips.
tips.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. The tips. All right, all right. Well,
Because
I'm
when you're
very
on the
impressed.
main stage, the money just kind of gets swept in. So like at
Mm,
night, my pile was like this, and like the other guys were
mm.
like,
I
a
can see
couple
that.
Washingtons, so they just
Wow.
sweep them in, and I kind of felt it was unfair. So I went on a strict diet of Bush Lights, steaks,
Mm,
and Dunkin' Donuts for a while, in order to get rid of a couple abs. And
that's
they're hard.
impressive.
Once you get rid of abs, they're hard to find again.
That's impressive, dude. Wow. So yeah, guys. Yeah. Let's see what the chat's saying. What does Pat say?
Uh,
Oh, Ren and Stimpy. Oh,
Paz is saying you said Chippendale. I need Danny in a bow tie and nothing else.
okay. We can make that happen. So just
Yes.
I'll DM you later.
Tune into the next episode.
Yes. We may have
Uh,
some more of our interesting hobbies, but speaking of hobbies, I mean, besides like our hobbies, like please in the chats, if you guys
yeah.
do something other than toy photography or dial making or pie, whatever you guys do, just put them in a chat. Let us know what you do. We're very interested. I mean, again, we opened a whole new world to you guys, and now you guys see what we do behind the cameras besides toy photography. So now you see it besides the show. So you guys, I hope you guys respect it as much as we do. I mean, again, it's not easy to kind of expose yourself that much, right?
Yeah. And I do have
Yeah.
to apologize. Toy Art Unlimited called me out. I did Photoshop my face on his body for the
Mm.
yoga shot.
So that wasn't your. Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I mean, it was a slump week. That's why I had the shirt on. But
Mm.
then, Toy Art Unlimited had a much better picture, so I did. I have to admit that my Photoshop skills aren't that great, obviously, because he caught them.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I still think it's your body, so we'll stay there. So
Yeah.
just staying on the hobby thing. Now, me and Worthy, when we were trying to put this show together, we were thinking of like different hobbies and stuff that people do, right? We
Mhm.
are the toy community. We do, toy photography. We're either toy photographers, toy collectors. We make dials. We make our own toys. We do shows. So I took the liberty of going online and checking some weird, funny hobbies that people do. So Unworthy, you got to hear these. Some of these are a little bit
Yeah, I'm very interested.
yeah.
Actually, I do
So
just want to show this here.
mhm.
Raven's Eye, he does taxidermy on roadkill and then sells them at a flea market. And
Nice.
that sounds pretty badass.
Yeah. This is right.
I'm looking for a couple
So
possums. Hit me up.
a couple possums. So with that said, one of the hobbies that I found online that was very interesting. I found like about four of them that were very interesting. One of them is beetle fighting. There's a hobby called beetle fighting, and I'll explain to you what beetle fighting is. It says chooses different types of beetles to fight against each other. Beetle fighting enthusiasts sometimes breed different species of beetles for fighting. So, has anybody ever heard of beetle fighting? Like,
I've heard of
where
beetle
the
boards fighting.
my question is, where the fuck do you find beetles? And like we don't have beetles out here
You don't have
that
beetles
I
where you
know
live?
of. I mean, we probably
I think
do. I
every
just don't
state
go
has
look.
beetles.
I don't look for fucking beetles though, like beetle fighting. But yeah, hey, you know what? Beetle fighting. You know,
Beetle fighting
they
sounds like a pretty good pastime. It's probably a lot cheaper than cockfighting too, and less painful on the inner
probably.
thighs.
Yeah, you're right. Another one that I have found that was very interesting, but it's kind of like something we kind of do every day, but it has a twist to it. It's extreme ironing.
Oh,
And with
really?
extreme ironing. So with extreme ironing, it's a competitive sport, also known as extreme ironing. And it says it consists of ironing clothing in different unusual extreme situations, like while rock climbing, surfing, or kayaking. So while surfing, you're ironing.
Surfing? Surfing.
Yes. Surfing and kayaking. So while you're kayaking, you're ironing your
You know, that
shirt for
actually
work.
makes sense because I can't even count. I don't even have enough fingers or toes to count how many times I've been kayaking and thought, oh, man, I need this fucking shirt ironed.
But I'm just trying to think of like how how do they use an iron and like now I want to like really look into it. Like, do they
You
have
got to
like an
be,
ironing board?
yeah, you got to be able to, you got to be multi. What's that
Hmm.
word when you can do two things at once or multiple
Multitask?
things at once?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be good at
Be able to
multitasking.
yeah,
The only
yeah.
multitasking I can do is I'm pretty good at talking and at the same time pissing people off. Like that's the only multitasking I know how to do.
Wow. Extreme ironing. Gotta
Extreme.
look into that one. The next one I have is toy voyaging. Do you have a toy that needs a vacation? Some people create a travel log and a profile for their traveling toy. So I think I've seen folks do this, right? Is this the same as like
It's
taking
kind of
like
like what we do, yeah, but uh,
right?
I think
What
Smurfs in Action does some of that.
and what is it that she does?
Like
She like
she when she's on vacation
mhm.
or at the airport or whatever, I think she's taken a few pictures of some of her figures and dolls and stuff.
Okay.
On the airplane and what they're doing.
It says here you can also include life missions for your toy, where you tell a potential host what your toy wants to do while visiting. So, I'm assuming that you take your toy, let's say you're going to New York and your toy is walking down Times Square, and it's like, hey, my toy is walking down Times Square.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, there's probably a little more to it, probably a little storytelling.
Yeah. Kind
I
of what
mean,
we
I
do,
think
right?
I dig it. I personally take my toy. I take my toy in and I tuck it in every night at bedtime. So, I mean, it's sort of the
You're,
same. Only
mm,
those are that goes back to me needing to figure out the OnlyFans
mm.
that whole hold up.
So the last one I have is tree shaping, and it's a very cool hobby in which you train living trees and other woody plants into artistic
He
shapes,
said, "Woody."
or you shapes or useful structures. So, hmm, tree shaping. I think I know a little bit about tree shaping. So,
I know a
yeah.
thing or two about shaping a bush. Podcast says he likes to take his piggies to the therapist so they can give their side of the story.
Wow. We may need to hear a little more about this at one point. But
I'm sure
yeah.
go over to Hoodcast AF Patreon. I'm sure you could find an episode all about
Mm,
that.
yes.
Um, I didn't
Um
find many hobbies
mhm,
that I found some of the same as you.
mhm.
One that I think that I need to take up and I think would be very good at is phone throwing because I want to throw this fucking thing about 17 times a day. And it's
Phone
just a
throwing?
competitive sport where people throw their phones and they're judged
Mm,
on their distance and their
mm,
technique for throwing. And
mm,
it's pretty much in Finland is like where it's really big, probably because it's
mm,
their, that's where Nokia is from, and Nokia is pretty
mm.
terrible. So I'd want to throw my fucking phone if I lived in Finland too. I think I'd be good at that one.
Phone throwing. I think I do
Yeah.
that. I think I would be good at that also. There are times where I toss my phone. I don't know if I would be like an elite phone thrower if that's
I
Even
think if you believe in yourself and you practice enough,
yeah,
I think you
I
could
think
do
it
it.
would work. I think I can. So I might try that. I don't know. What else you got?
I have found some while looking at some weird hobbies and some weird or strange hobbies, strange
Mm-hmm.
collections. I found myself very interested in a few collections, or
Mm.
types of collections that people have
Types of
because
collections.
here at A Worthy Addiction, we're all about collecting and hobbies and
Mm-hmm.
all of that stuff that people like. So little or far be it for me to say any of these things are weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're very, very interesting.
Mm.
And one that I think this actually might be Toy Art Unlimited, uh, his post, but somebody said that they like to collect love dolls. And
Love
there's a
dolls.
yes, yes. So are you familiar with love dolls?
I'm not familiar with love dolls. What are love dolls?
So love dolls are um, sexual relation toys that
Oh,
are
like
hyper
a blow up doll.
realistic. No, no, no. There's no blowing these things up. They probably weigh as much as an actual human being. They're the size of a real
Oh.
human being, and they're made of like fleshy feeling material. They're articulated, giant articulated
Mm.
figures, basically. They're like Fisons, only life size.
I think I've seen a show or like a documentary on like something like this
Yeah,
where like guys
Hakeem
were like
Phoenix had
order
a show about
yeah, where they were like they were like ordering these dolls and like they were like pretend to be, they were pretending they were real and they would like
it.
do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah, right?
Well, that's what
Now how do
this
you
is. It's a
clean something like
couple,
that?
lots and lots of bleach. I would assume.
Okay.
I'm not
Now,
speaking from personal. They were too expensive for me, so I can't personally tell
like
you how to.
do you have like the cost of one of those? Like what would a love doll like what would be
I
the
don't
price for
have
one of those?
a cost for that, but I do remember watching, like when I was a young man, I used to watch the HBO had a special late at night after my grandparents fell asleep, and it's called Real
Mm,
Sex, and they had a whole thing about this, and like
mm,
at that point they were like 200 and some odd dollars for these, but that was
wow.
back in like 99, 2000, so I would imagine they're probably up in the they're up in the four figures.
Mm. So I
And they
would have
make
to
them
wait for like
totally
my I would have to wait for like my refund check, right? For something like that?
yeah, yeah, I think
I
that's
would have
probably
to
where
like
most
wait to get
people get 'em.
yeah.
They make them
Mm.
totally interchangeable though, like, you can have the lady parts on your
Oh,
figure, but then, like, it's like a plug thing, and then boom, now it's got boy parts.
nice. Or
This is just
both.
the limited research that I've done. I know, and Mikey actually just beat me to the punch. He said, the Ray Skywalker real doll. Um, they make some pretty realistic
Mm.
ones, but this couple, Bob and Lizzie Gibbons, they share their home with 240 of these love dolls, and they like to dress them up
Damn.
and take them to the mall like shopping trips.
Now
And
are
this
they
sounds
all
like somebody we
girls?
should have on our show.
We should. We should like reach out and like hear about like are they all girls or like are they like mixed?
Um, from the
Mixed gender?
photo that I saw when I was doing
Mhm.
this research, it looks like they're all young ladies.
Oh, okay. All right. So maybe we should. So maybe we should reach out to them and see if maybe they want to be on the show. Maybe talk about a little bit about
Right.
these love dolls, right?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? We need to know their story. Like, do you have them
Yeah.
because are you using them for what they're intended for, or
Maybe toy photography.
are you
Maybe they're
using
using it for
them
toy.
like as substitutes for real children? Like, what's the story? I
I
want to
don't know.
know.
I
Inquiring
want to
minds
know
wants
now.
to know. I know that
Uh,
Blitz Figs and Mikey V Town want to know. So,
Yes. Definitely
and
Blitz figs.
there's also another strange collection that I had seen. That it's Graham Baker of the UK, and I'm not going to
Mhm.
make no judgments on the things that happen in the UK. But
Okay.
do you know how much 22.1 grams is of of anything?
Uh
22.1 grams.
mhm.
You know how much that would weigh? Not a lot, really. You would think,
Mhm.
unless you're talking about belly button length. Graham Baker or Graham Barker has collected since 1984. He has collected 22.1 grams of his own belly button.
Why? What
Not my
is there
job to
like?
ask why.
You know what? This is a worthy addiction. So all worthies, all hobbies are worthy on this show. So
Whatever you're
yeah,
into, as long as it's not
whatever.
weird.
Yeah. You know, I mean, yeah. Well, collecting what is it? Belly button lint is not
Yeah,
weird
belly
at
button.
all. So
You
you
know,
know, if you could,
I'm a prepper, and I've heard a lot about your dryer lint. It works really good as a fire starter. So like I
I
have
didn't know.
baggies of dryer lint that I keep
Mm-hmm.
in like my bug out bag or like in my
Mm,
van or like my camping gear. Like 'cause it's really
yeah,
easy to start a fire with it. And I bet probably belly button lint is just as easy to start a fire with.
that's
Maybe that's what he's
crazy.
doing. Maybe he's just preparing for the end of the world.
Like
Maybe
I was
he's
preparing for like I was preparing for the end of the world when I was having children, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, but then you did it 18 more times.
I know, I know. I mean, at the time I was only collecting comics and I wasn't into like toy photography. And if I was collecting toys, they were still in the box. And
Yeah.
you know, my wife was, you know, she was a hot mama, so you know, I always knew I was gonna give her that many kids though.
Yeah. All of them. All of the
All
kids.
of them, all the kids. They were
All of
like back to back. um, are there any like hobbies like in all honesty, are they what is say belly button lint is a little moist? Maybe, maybe. So
Oh, we got Lone Wolf Labs in the house. What's up, Lone Wolf?
hey, lone wolf. What's going on, buddy? But when I was growing up, I used to collect um buttons for some reason. I really collected buttons. Like my mom had like these ugly like church sweaters and like t-shirts, like silk t-shirts. And
Yeah.
like sometimes she would have to like replace the buttons. So like all the ones she would like when they would fall off and she wouldn't find them, I would just take them. I don't know why I did that, but I used to
Did
do
you
that.
pretend they were like money, like
No.
go Monopoly money, like
I knew they
point?
were buttons, but like it was like I had no reason to collect them. I just like saw one on the floor and put it inside a jar. And that
You
was
know, I
it.
think there's something to be said about that because I think you
Okay.
learn a lot of your collecting, or like some people call it hoarding. My wife calls it hoarding sometimes. By
It could
collecting,
be. It
I
can
think
be.
you learn a lot of them, learn a lot of
Mhm.
that, and you put value on things based on what other people might collect. Because my
Mhm.
grandparents, they collected silver dollars,
Oh.
and I mean, some of them are pretty valuable now, but
Mhm.
like back then, they started collecting every single silver dollar they would get. They'd put it in a coffee can, and I only knew that about this collection when I was young
Mhm.
because my dad had hid Christmas presents in my grandparents' closet, and then I
Mm.
went in there trying to peek, and I found all these coffee cans. I was like, "Well, my grandparents drink a lot of coffee," and I tried picking them up, and they were full of silver coins. And I was like, "Oh man, these must be worth something." So then, as an adult, still, if I
Mhm.
get like silver dollars or 50-cent pieces, like I still throw them in a jar. I don't use them. I don't spend them, and they're
Now,
valueless now.
do you still have a majority of them still?
Well, I have a bunch. Yeah, I still have a bunch.
You need to
Like
show us that
after a
collection.
certain year, they were. After a certain year, they started mixing like copper and brass
Mm.
or whatever in the mix, so they're not worth what the originals were all silver.
Mm.
So they're worth something now, but like I still collect them knowing they're useless just because it reminds me of what my grandparents, they used to hoard the damn
Mm.
things.
So, interesting. Now, I know the chat's been booming. So,
Yes, yes.
yeah, so you've heard our silly hobbies and collecting and all that stuff. So now this is the part of the show where, you know, again, this first episode, again, thank you so much for everyone that's joining us. I hope you guys are having a good time with us. So this is the part of the show where, at least for this episode, first episode, where we asked the chat to, you know, ask us questions, any questions that you would like to ask us. And
Yeah.
this is a judge-free episode, so feel free to ask any question that you like. Me and Unworthy, we don't we don't get offended easily here. So if you guys are, more than willing to ask anything that you like, you know what I'm saying? You can be personal or not personal. Doesn't matter. So,
It can be
but
anything. You can go ahead and ask me what shoe size Danny wears. Ask me how I would know what shoe
how
size Danny.
now, what shoe size do you think I do wear?
I'm going with probably 12 or 13.
You're too kind, sir. I'm a 9.5.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Size,
surprising.
pure Vienna sausage here, my friend. And we're talking
You know,
about
I
shoes
guess
here. We're not.
I guess it's not true what they say, other than small feet, big shoes, or small feet, small socks.
Yeah.
We got Cox Crate in the house. What's up, Cox?
What's up?
We've been talking about
Now,
Cox.
Manscaped. So, what shoe size do you wear? I don't know why we got into this conversation
I'm a
about
little
shoe
bit
size.
a little bit nervous to admit it now. I actually wear a size 12 and a half boot. Yeah. I don't know about my sneakers. Some of my sneakers, they fit odd sizes, but I buy boots
You,
regularly and they're 12 and a half.
I don't know why you would be ashamed to even say that. Like, you
Well,
should
I
be
just
proud.
I'm not ashamed. I just feel bad now because I found out how
My,
small your
my,
feet are.
my, my salchicha shoes. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm proud of those. They've produced a lot of great
Well, I mean,
yeah.
yeah, they don't disappoint. That's obvious.
They don't. It's really easy to maneuver. They're easy to, you know, get a good feel of, and
I bet you're really good at climbing ropes with those. I have a problem climbing
I-
ropes because my feet are too
yeah,
big. I can't hook onto them.
yeah. No, I don't have a problem climbing ropes. I'm actually really good at. I mean, you saw my dancing.
Yeah.
You see
Well, I
how
mean,
I
yeah,
do.
you're
So
nimble. You're nimble is all get out.
no, yeah, absolutely. So do we have any questions in the chat here? Let's see. Any questions?
Everybody's letting us know their shoe size.
Their shoe size. Oh,
Clintastic 4 is rocking a size 13. Not surprised
I can
by
see
that.
that. I am not surprised by that at all.
Mikey B
Anybody that
Town,
holds Anybody that
nine and
holds
a
a
half
wine
pounds.
glass like Clint should have that size.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got a bunch of comments on. Bingo wears size 16, but the toes are all stuffed.
Oh, okay.
These
That's
clown shoes.
clown. Okay, all right. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, there you go. Look at here, the real Bill, size 13.
Now you're gonna make me like. You shouldn't have said that. Now I'm like gonna like give you the side eye at work. I'm not
You
gonna
could
look
be
at you.
slyly looking down at his shoes.
Slightly looking down, trying to like put both of my feet together to make a bigger size. Oh man.
We
But
actually have a direct message chat.
Okay.
Or not direct message chat, a direct question that we received, and we're gonna go ahead and open that up to the floor for us to discuss, but also anybody in the chat wants to discuss it. And this is from the round table. Our good buddy Tony Toybox. He asked, "What's your favorite sandwich, and be it from a bodega or fast food joint?"
It's a good question.
We want to
What is
know,
your
and
favorite?
Tony Toybox wants to know about your favorite sandwiches.
What is your favorite sandwich?
You know, I have a multiple. I do really love sandwiches. I'm a big sandwich guy.
I am too.
I like fast food ones. If I'm going to go for fast food, I do love the Arby's buffalo chicken sliders. Big fan of those.
Okay.
I don't really eat too much fast food, but if I do want fast food, I usually go to Arby's because they got the meat. So I'm getting the sliders. I like to make my sandwiches at home, and my personal favorite sandwich that I make at home all the time, and my sons love it as well. It's a little thing that we call in this household a sticky pig.
A sticky
What it
pig.
is?
What is a stick?
Yeah,
Yeah. Tell me what a sticky pig is.
I'd love to tell you what a sticky pig is. So
Let me know.
it's ham with a little bit of mayo, and then on the other side of the sandwich is peanut butter, and it's chef's kiss.
So ham, peanut butter, and what else?
Yes. Mayonnaise
and some mayonnaise. Okay.
Yes.
And that's good.
It's good. Oh, it's very good.
I gotta try that.
My sons eat it right up. I eat it right up. We can't keep ham. We're always poor in this house of ham. If we had to measure
Yeah.
our wealth in the amount of ham we have, we would always be very, very destitute people because we just can't keep ham or peanut butter in this house.
Very interesting. I'm a very classic, simple guy. Like I just like my regular, like, I mean, if I'm home, I'll have like a turkey sandwich. Just regular turkey.
What do you put on
American
your turkey sandwich?
Nothing.
Really? Just turkey and bread?
Just turkey, American cheese, and some wheat bread. And I mean, if I want to get fancy now, like I add mayonnaise, maybe some mustard. I'll probably throw in some of the
when you put
chips inside. Like, no, I'll throw in like Doritos and just to get that crunch. So like when you bite, you hear it and you feel it. So I do that sometimes.
Now, when you put your mustard on your sandwich, do you just like squirt some on and spread it, or do you do the smiley face?
I do the smiley face sometimes. I think I do that a lot. I
That'll
don't know what it
in a
is.
good mood.
No, I know. Sometimes I do that with my ketchup. I like do a smiley face with my ketchup. Like if I'm eating a burger and it doesn't have any ketchup, like I'll grab. But with me, it's like it's funny because you like. Well, what is it? What did you say? Bread? Bread don't last in your house? Like with me, it's ketchup for some reason. Like I have to get the little packets. So like we save the packets from like the stores, and like I'm like squeezing it. So I'm like, so sometimes you get like a half a smiley face.
That's spoken like a man that doesn't know how to cook steak. If you can't keep ketchup in your house, are you putting ketchup on your steak?
Yeah, I mean, I know how to cook a steak. Maybe I'll cook a steak on one of these episodes. So
I think you have to. I think you have to just to prove that you can
now. Now, if I'm going out, excuse me. If I'm going out, I think too much to talk about mayonnaise and stuff. Yeah, if I'm going out, I'm usually getting like a BLT or I like tuna fish sandwich. I don't know. You like tuna sandwich?
I do. I do love a good tuna sandwich.
I really do like now. Do you add like me? I get real fancy. Like I add onions, and sometimes I'll add like celery and stuff like that. It has to be really fancy. It can't just be tuna fish.
Yeah. Then, so I got fucked up on tuna fish sandwiches one time because I thought you were supposed to put grapes, like sliced up grapes in it. And so like that's how I eat my tuna sandwiches now. But that actually turns out it's like chicken salad. You're supposed to put like apple sliced, like tiny little apples or grapes in it. But that's how I eat my tuna. And it's weird because people think it's weird because I don't use mayonnaise for my tuna fish. I use ranch, like Hidden Valley Ranch when I mix up my tuna fish, and then I just slice up a little grapes if I got them and throw them right in there, and it's fantastic.
Now, not to get off subject. Speaking of ranch, right? Like we in this house we've been doing this thing. Like anytime we like order pizza or order like McDonald's, like we'll order like ranch and like we'll put some of that Hidden Valley Ranch on the pizza or even on some of the fries. Do you do that?
Oh, you got it.
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, we put ranch on just about everything.
Me too. I put it on my rice sometimes. I don't know why. It just tastes good. It's just maybe weird to others, but it just tastes good. So, what are some of the answers we got here?
John Fallon from the Hoodcast podcast. There, he says, "I used to be a sandwich artist, or a sandwich artist professional. Make them and throw them at the ceiling."
That's interesting.
And Toy Addict says, "I bet he doesn't put peanut butter on his turkey, and you would be betting wrong, sir. That's called a gooey gobbler in this house. We got the sticky pig and the gooey gobbler up in this.
It's called the gooey gobbler.
Yeah, but actually, that's better on Eggo waffles. Yeah, toast up a couple Eggo waffles, and then like Eggos, like Lego my Eggo, the waffle. Yeah, you toast up a couple of them, throw some peanut butter on there, and then smush some turkey in between.
A gooey gobbler.
Yeah, gooey gobbler. Yeah.
Now, how does that like? Can you order like you make that at home? Like, do restaurants make those? Are there restaurants that make those? So imagine going to like a Subway. You imagine like going to like a Subway and just saying, "Hey, can I get a gooey gobbler?" Like, do you think you'll get a good response, or do you think you'll like get kicked out?
I mean, you might get a nice response from the police officers as they come to ask you to leave the rest.
To leave the store, and all you wanted was a gooey gobbler.
Yeah, I just want a gooey gobbler or a sticky pig. You know, I'd settle for a sticky pig.
I want a sticky pig.
Oh, Quintastic, he's fancy here. He says the A, B, and J. Fancy.
Almond butter and jelly.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Unhuman.
Lord.
He says tuna sandwich 100%. Yeah. You gotta have tuna. You gotta have
the tuna. Gotta have the tuna. Oh Lord.
So I want to go ahead and throw this up here for everybody to look at, to give everybody some time. So we're going to be giving this away here tonight. This is the Mafax Black Manta. There's a very interesting story on why I have it and why I'm giving it away. Maybe I'll write you a nice handwritten letter if you win it. Explain to you why I have it and why I'm giving it away. But we're giving it away tonight for the first episode of A Worthy Addiction. And how we're going to do that is I have here the... Oh, hold on. I was unprepared.
Toy Addict and Unlimited says, I was talking about... Hold on, he says, let me go to this comment because this is funny. He says, I was talking about Toy Addict not putting peanut butter on his sandwich. No restaurant makes a peanut butter and ham sandwich. I didn't know that.
I don't think you find many classy joints that just do peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And it's a shame because it's a cuisine. You know, it's fine. It's fine dining. If you don't eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, let me just tell you, if you're one of the, I'm not going to say the number. If you're one of the people in this chat and watching this show, if you don't eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, get the fuck right on out of our show. Get right on out of here. Unless you're allergic. If you got peanut allergy, I understand.
Here's a good question. I was actually asked this question. It's a very important question. I was asked this on the
No, it's crucial.
Cheese on a hot dog or no? I said no.
Unless it's a chili cheese dog once in a while.
Yeah. Unless it's a chili cheese dog, but no cheese on my hot dog.
Yeah. So if you want to get in on the Tony Toy Box there, the question from the round table, like we had there for Tony Toy Box, all you got to do is email us. Send us an email at aworthyaddiction@gmail.com, and we'll go through everything and make sure you're not asking us something raunchy or like our social security numbers or anything like that.
Yeah.
And you could be the next question on the next episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for
maybe we should get that up there one day. Like get the link up there so everybody sees it.
Yeah, I didn't have that up there yet. I just kind of decided that on the fly.
If you need the email, just please reach out to one of us and we will send it to you. Peanut butter and jelly ain't the same as gooey gobblers. LOL.
No,
Fuck yes,
no cheese on a hot dog.
No cheese on a hot dog.
If that don't have chili on it, you ain't got no business putting no cheese on that hot dog.
No,
and you can tell the fake wife I said that, Fallen. So
yeah.
Here's how we're gonna do the Black Manta giveaway. We're gonna put this up here right now. Use that hashtag #GetRowdy in the chat. Go ahead and put that in there. We're gonna leave that up for a while, and until probably about end of the show, and then we'll pick a winner. I wanted to put that up there so people can start putting in. And let me just warn you in advance: it doesn't matter how many times you comment "Get Rowdy." If you're in here, you only need to do it once because it doesn't matter how many times you do it. You're only entered in one time.
Yep.
So if you want to get a chance to win this Black Manta, and if you're overseas, if you're outside of Canada and the United States, there might be a shipping charge. But if you're in Canada or United States, this is all going to be yours if you get picked.
Yes.
So I did want to put that up there now for anybody to start getting them comments in. You do have to be present when we draw. When we draw the name, you have to be here and let us know you're here, or else we'll go right on to the next one. So if you're in the bathroom and you hear on your speakers that your name's drawn and you can't cut it short and come out and comment that you're here, we're sorry. We're on to the next one. We're on to the next big bad thing.
We want to be fair. This is a fair thing, fair giveaway. And while we're here, if you have not hit the like button or subscribe or hit that notification bell for more content, please do that right now. This is our first episode, guys, and I hope We are entertaining you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Again, this is all freestyle. This is not scripted. This is just us doing a little bit of improv and just bouncing off each other because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're here for fun, and we're here for just, you know, the enjoyment of just being silly. And, you know, we don't need to take ourselves too serious. And sometimes it's okay to laugh. Am I right, Unworthy?
It's absolutely all right to laugh.
Do you think I said that? Did that come out too strong, or do you think that was like?
No, I think it was the perfect amount of strong. You know, you got to be stern with these people right off the bat. Like, you got to set the tone right away.
Set the tone right away. So I appreciate that. So again, if you have not hit the like and subscribe, please do so. Please share this video. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching our premiere episode of A Worthy Addiction.
And I do want to let everybody know that I am keeping track of all these comments, and then I can also go back and look at who liked the videos. So for every name in this chat that does not like the video or subscribe, I just want to let you guys know you are responsible for the fact that I am going to buy that many kittens and then drop kick them off the biggest bridge that I have in my county. So for every like or for every comment or follow or people in the chat that I could see here, if you don't like and subscribe, I'm gonna drop kick a cat off the bridge just for you.
No, not
you're
the
welcome,
kitties, guys. He'll do it, guys. I
will. I'm fucking crazy.
Since I've known him, he's been a crazy fucker. So he's like that. So please hit the like and subscribe. Show some love. While we're here, maybe we could do a couple of plugs, right?
Yeah, I would say that's what I was going to say. Get right into the plugs.
Yes.
I'll let you go.
Yeah. Just starting off. Well, again, this is the A Worthy Addiction. We are going to be on every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And I believe we have our first guest for our second episode. And that guest will be the Unhuman. We will have the Unhuman on with us. So we're excited for him. Basically, you know, get to know him a little more and also just kind of pick his brain and even just shoot the shit with him. So we're very, very excited to have him on. Also, if you like to see this beautiful face of mine, you can always see me on Mondays on Toy Talk, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time with my co-hosts Toy Father, No Chewing, and Cox Crate. We're very, very, very a great show. So definitely come check us out. If you have not subscribed or tune into that show, please go ahead and do so. And for our guests this Monday coming up, we'll have Sequential Plastic. Also, we have the Pick Bar. If you guys don't know the Pick Bar airs every Wednesday at 8:00 p.m. Eastern time. Awesome feature show. They feature a lot of great toy photographers, new and old, like veterans, not veterans. They're a great guy, hosted by our Rowdy boy AB. Photos. We have Blitz Figs, Thor, and Green Geek. Please. And also, they have Lazy Boys on Sundays. They also have Lazy Boys. So, and they've been doing a lot of, for Pick Bar, they've been doing a lot of like guest hosts. So if you guys ever want to go on and host the Pick Bar and kind of, you know, pick a couple of photos to show appreciation to the community, please do so. Go ahead, reach out to one of those guys and ask. And if that's not for you, they have Lazy Boys on Sundays, which is kind of like this. It's a kickback show where you could just relax and chill and talk toys and open some toys. They also have Friday night features every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time where they, you know, they go over, they pick a bunch of photos from the hashtag and they feature those photos. Unworthy, you got any plugs?
I do, but you keep going. I'm
okay. Okay.
Keep going. Also, talk about toy mercs. Talk about toy mercs.
Toy mercs, yes, toy mercs. Big toy mercs. We love toy mercs. Dead Man Juan and all those great fellas. So toy mercs, please check their toy mercs weekly. They usually have challenges going on constantly on IG. So please check them out. Go make sure you use the hashtag toy mercs and keep, you know, stay on top of the weeklies. They usually have great challenges. Also, well, there's so many. 88 Figs, Toy Tings, right? Am I saying that right? He has a show called Toy Tings. Yes. Toy Tings. So check him out on YouTube as well. We have so many. Behind the Plastic, new show, great show. Check them out. Sequential Plastic. It's TMNT. 1927. Forgive me, I'm just sabotaging that whole thing. Check them out. And Not a Bird, Not a Plane, check their show out. It's great. Also, Sundays we have Yimbo reviews everything. Check him out. Also, the Toy Daddies host the TPC Top 10 on Wednesdays. That consists of Toy Father, No Chewing, and Yimbo reviews everything. Go check them out. They do the top 10 every Wednesday, and they feature photos as well.
And on Tuesdays, you can go over to YouTube on the Collector Sector for Cushy Mama's show. You were just a guest on there. I was a guest on there.
Yes.
Big fans of Cushy Mama. We're hoping to have her on this show eventually. And also on Wednesdays, you should get over to the YouTube and check out unboxing art with state of the art. Sorry, state of the art with unboxing art and Cox Create.
Yes.
Another great show. Also on Instagram Live on Tuesdays, you can see the Geeked Out Click. They do an interview session with a new artist every week. And they also Skeleton's Tomb Collectibles. He has a show everything Thursdays or Tuesdays. When tune into Skeleton. If you're not following Skeleton Collectibles, go follow him. He posts about it. I think it's different days each week. It's usually either Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
And then I want to mention also Between Two Sentinels, Machu Toys and Jay Shot. Go check their shows out. Their show is on every Wednesday. There's a lot of Wednesdays. They're on Wednesdays, I believe, at 8:00 p.m. Eastern time. So go check them out. Machu Toy and Jay Shot, Between Two Sentinels. Another great show. There's so many great shows. And I'm so happy we're added. We're going to be part of those shows, like part of those like plugs, right?
Yeah.
I hope.
And also, if you anywhere you find podcasts, you go over to iTunes, Spotify, wherever you search Hoodcast AF, and you're going to get the Bad Boys of Action figures. And you might as well take yourself right over to the Hoodcast AF Patreon and subscribe. It's only $3 a month, and you get awesome shit like Bitchin' with Bingo, Tex AF, older episodes of Slime Wreck Radio. You get the Hoodcast AF episodes a week early. And Danny and I were just guests on the Hoodcast AF podcast last week. You can catch that episode right now on iTunes. And if you're not on the Patreon, you are going to regret not being on the Patreon, because there is also a very good episode on there about peach yogurt. And that's as far as we're going to go with that topic. You need to go check that out. It's a great show.
Shout out to the Hoodcast guys. It was a pleasure being on their show. They were a lot of fun. So shout out to those guys. Those guys rock. They are freaking fantastic. I hope that one day I could come back to the show. They were amazing.
And also on Instagram, one of the hosts of Hoodcast AF, Cobra Dad _ on Instagram. Every Wednesday, he's got a show called The Weekly Habit. I was actually supposed to be on The Weekly Habit last night. I've had some family issues going on, so I wasn't able to do it last night. But I'm going to be on next week on Wednesday. We're going to be talking about the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover, issues 4 and 5 of that comic book. So be checking out Cobra Dad's Weekly Habit.
And lastly, don't forget Unworthy AF on the Hoodcast. Please go check that out. It's awesome. Unworthy, you guys know Unworthy. He's the creator of the Masterclass, the creator of the Unworthy collabs. He does the Unworthy AF show. Please go check him out. Go like and subscribe. Go, collab with him. He does great collabs. He's always willing to collab with anyone. Please hold my boy down. Show him some love, because he's the man. And we all love him. So fantastic.
The Unworthy AF, that is on my YouTube, Unworthy AF on YouTube, but it's also on the Hoodcast AF Patreon for free. But if you're going to go watch it on a Hoodcast AF Patreon for free, you might as well subscribe for that $3.
That's a lot of fucking plugs. We need to get like a video thing with just all the plugs just going up. That's a lot.
Oh,
so
we got a run-in.
Oh, shit.
Running in with a steel chair.
Hey!
We got a fellow Rowdy Boy in the house.
What's up?
What's going
Quintastic
on,
Boy is in the house.
Rowdy family in the house.
I mean,
how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are y'all doing?
We're doing fantastic. Great, even better now that you're here.
I know.
Yes, absolutely.
You didn't think you could have this party without me? I mean,
of course not.
I knew it it was dangerous to not invite you. I knew that.
Yeah, I was about
So
to. Yeah, I was about to flip out, and then
I said
you
a little late.
Yeah.
A little late. I apologize in advance. I was a little late on the
Hey,
send, but
better late than
there
pregnant.
it is. That's right.
So-
As my wife always says, it's better late than ugly. I think that's also valid.
Yeah.
So, Clintastic, what have you been up to, buddy?
Work and same old shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Same old shit is always good.
Mhm.
Same old shit is always good to have family. So if you guys don't know Clintastic 4, please, he is the master of Photoshop. Not that shitty Photoshop that I did earlier. No, that wasn't
Yeah, I'm
Photoshop.
like-
That was real.
Why didn't
Go
you
ahead.
ask me to do that?
Well, we were trying to keep it a surprise.
Yeah, we were trying to keep it a surprise, and you are such a amazing person. If anybody doesn't know, and I will give credit where credit's due, that beautiful logo you see in the corner right here, that's my man Clintastic 4. He blessed us with a beautiful logo because, again, this is his home as well. So you will get Rowdy Boy pop-ups here and there, or you may just get them for a full show episode whenever they want because this is their home. So you know, it's never a rowdy party without if it's not off for. So shout out to AB if he's in the comments. Love you, buddy.
This is a Rowdy production. This is
yes, a Rowdy
this is
production.
the home of the Rowdy Boyz.
So yeah, how we looking on that giveaway?
We're looking pretty good.
Okay,
I'm looking pretty good. Clint's looking pretty good. Toy Addict's looking pretty good.
That's how we do it.
Everybody's looking pretty good. I did have one plug that I missed until just now. I just remembered. I got First Strike Bigs t-shirt here. You can find that over on First Strike Bigs on Instagram. Go check out his merch page. Got this awesome shirt. So you might want to go check that out.
We need to get him on the show. We love First Strike. First Strike, if you're not in the comments, we love you, buddy. You're awesome. You're fantastic. Clint, any plugs that you have as far as yourself is concerned? Anything?
Nope. Ditto to everyone else.
Uh-oh.
We got another running.
We got another run-in.
Hey!
What's up,
man?
Hey, what's going on?
The family's
Another
here.
Rowdy Boy.
Another Rowdy Boy. AB Photos in the house, everyone. If you're not following AB, please go head over to Instagram. He is one of the hosts of the Pick Bar, Lazy Boys, and Friday Night Features. And also, he is the family member, the younger brother of the group. He is
the Rowdy
one of the Rowdy Boys.
That's where we got the name from. We weren't called the Rowdy Boys until AB joined in.
Until AB joined, yes. So we're complete
AKA Mr. Steal Your Girl, AB.
Mr. Steal Your Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Wait,
he's so
didn't we
handsome.
have a different name at one point?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
where were we?
What?
I think we were like the click of toy pick. I believe that was our name.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Oh, I did hear. I did hear asshole thrown around. Assholes thrown around quite a bit too. And then we had AB come in and kind of classed us up a little bit.
There you go. AB, put your face closer to the camera so people can see that beautiful mug of yours.
Yeah.
Ladies, watch out.
Look at that
man right there. Woo! Oh man, I'm so happy to have you guys on. I'm very thrilled. Again, this show cannot be possible without these two gentlemen. This show would not be here without these two gentlemen because again, these are our brothers, and again, this is home for them. So again, you're going to get episodes and you may just get these two gentlemen just showing up because this is home for them. So we're happy to have them on. And guys, thank you for all that you do in the community. You guys rock. You guys are the fucking best. And we love you guys.
Raven's eyes, his love doll is drooling now.
My love jaw is drooling. I need to get that one. That's the one I want. AB, any plugs? You got any plugs, AB?
Shoot, man. You gotta put me on the spot now, yeah.
Go ahead, AB.
Yeah, you guys, pretty much, yeah, man. Like how our brother said, if you guys can show the brothers some love, hit the like and subscribe to these fellas, man, and show them some love, man. They do so much for the community, and go show some love to Unworthy and his podcast as well too. Show some love to our Rowdy Boy Clintastic 4 as well, man. The X-Man legend over here.
Yes,
And also too, man, go ahead and show some love to us as well too at the Pig Bar and at Lazy Boys too. You know, the brother Thor, Blitz, and and Green Geek, man. You know what I mean? So if you guys can, just show some love too there.
Yes, yes.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's
we're all
awesome.
about promoting the community, supporting, showing love. So if you're not about supporting and showing love, you ain't no freaking Rowdy Boy fan. That's for sure.
No, you're not. Oh man, how are we looking now? Do we have a definitive? Are we ready to go for this giveaway?
Yeah, we're gonna bring this back up here for the giveaway.
There you go. Here we go.
We
So
are going
exciting.
to draw a winner here.
Let's see who wins this Black Manta.
Mikey B-Town.
Mikey!
You're on the
All
clock,
right.
Mikey.
Yeah.
You've got until 10:15 to let us know that you're still in the chat.
Mikey, I hope you're in the chat. Congratulations, buddy. I hope you get this.
That's
awesome,
funny because
man.
he was actually one of the ones hitting me up about wanting to buy it from me. So
Really, it was destined, so he needs to be in the chat. That's awesome. Congratulations, dude. And how long does he have?
he's got.
How? He's in there, right? He said, "Hi, I want." Here you go. He's up
Yep, there he is, Mikey
There you
B-Town. He
go.
won.
Yeah.
Congrats, buddy.
Congrats, man.
Well deserved. It's so awesome. Well,
Everybody's
I think we've reached
congratulating
the
you.
end of, yeah. Everybody's congratulating on Human. That's awesome, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Couldn't go to a better guy. Awesome photographer in the community. I would tell you to go ahead over to Mikey's page and follow him, but he is not currently accepting followers right now. He is at 666 and happy with it. So, but you can still go over there and show some love and like his pictures. And as he suggests, go over to the Hoodcast AF Instagram and like and follow and share all of that from that page.
We got to get him on the show, too. We got to get you on, Mikey.
Yes, yes.
I think we've reached the end of our show, right? I think we're here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Anything else? Anything else you guys want to like add? Like, thank you guys, everybody, right? In the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into our first episode. Like, this really means a lot. I hope we entertained you guys, and I hope we again, this has been go ahead, Clint. We want to hear this. We were okay with it. Thank you.
Clint, what did you think about my pool boy picture?
Oh shit.
I was an older one. I was a little self-conscious about it.
Could have. Yeah. No comment.
No comment?
How about my
right.
dancing
Fair enough.
shot?
Fair
Did you like that?
Fantastic dancing. Great.
You loved it? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Thank
Art.
you.
No 2 left feet on you, buddy. Hell no.
There you go. I'm more articulated than a McFarlane.
He got some sharp scissors when he cuts the rug.
Oh man. Well, listen, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Again, if you have not hit the like and subscribe, please do so. Follow all these beautiful gentlemen on this screen right now. Unworthy AF, AB, Fantastic Four. Please give them a follow. All the plugs that we put in, go hit them up. Go hit subscribe, like, show them all some love, because that's what we're all about. We're about love. But more importantly, I wanted to add one thing. I want to shout out No Chewin because he is the master of our intro and he's the master of our ending intro. He really put in a lot of work for us. And No Chewin, if you're in the comments, dude, thank you so much, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
We thank you for all that you did and just looking out for us, just being there. Thank you. And then shout out to all Pig Bar, Lazy Boys, Hoodcat, everybody that's been showing us support through this journey and is going to continue to show us support through our YouTube journey. Thank you so much. So, it's very, very appreciated. Like, we're very appreciative. Oh my goodness, I'm like drunk, I think, already. You know what I'm saying. But thank you guys so much. Is there anything else, guys?
Nah, man, I just want to say congratulations to you guys on the first show too, bro. And
thank you.
Don't stop, man. Don't let that negativity or any bullshit that people say, anything like that, stop you. You guys keep doing what you're doing, and we know what you guys are putting out there too. So,
and you heard that from
guys
AB.
always, man. Huh?
You heard that from AB. Okay, so that says a lot.
And the real Bill did have something he wanted to add here.
Yeah, I'm drunk. I'm sorry. I'm off tomorrow, Bill. Bill, we're gonna have you on one day. We need to have the real Bill on.
Yeah, we got to have the real Bill.
We gotta have the real Bill on.
So if you enjoyed this podcast, if you enjoyed this episode of A Worthy Addiction, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe, ring the bell for more notifications. Tune in next week on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 6 o'clock for you Californians. And if you're overseas, I don't know, figure it out yourself. And we are going to have none other than the legendary The Unhuman. That's at the_un_human. He's going to be our guest next week. We're going to probably not even talk about toy photography because this man's got a lot of genuinely great input about every topic you can even think about talking about, especially music. So make sure you tune in.
And with that, wanted to point out, hold on, because Raven wanted to point out, yes, for the month of May, every Wednesday, Black and Wednesdays, every Wednesday, again, black and white shot with a blast of blue. Use the hashtag TA_Black and Wednesdays. Tag me in your shots. 2 criteria are have fun and be creative. That's it.
That's right.
And be black and white.
And be black
with blue.
And there's one more criteria.
Yeah. They are, but I just don't like to mention them. All right. But we're good.
All right.
We're
good. And with that, good night, beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
Click that notification bell
for more content.